You are now in a deep state of sleep.
What was that?
They say death is like an out of body experience. You float above the confusion and then you evaluate your life. Or, like the movie Ghost, the white light shows up and you walk towards it. Then, you have to wait in purgatory to avenge your demise. Of course, there are the dark shadows that snatch your ass to hell with you kicking and screaming. Me, I believe death is chasing something that will never make you happy. Money, the root of all evil, and truly can be the method of madness. Hi, my name is Tony Lords, and I am officially submitting my film to the Montana Film Festival. I want to start off by first giving my reason for my film needing to be in Montana, or the best fit for Montana. Is I had the great privilege of selling life insurance in Montana in the dead of winter, and I've been to Billings and Anaconda and every small town in between. And I must say, beside the view, which is beautiful, the people were very very nice. Um, of course, you have your good and your bad, in Montana, but they were very very nice. I've been to houses where I saw a guy who had about, I swear it was no less than 50 guns in his house, and I thought I was gonna get shot that day, but he was a very nice man, and I sat and had dinner with him, and then I had a another lady who was completely blind and had to write a signature by putting in a card of some sort in order to to fill it in. But she was so nice, and I must say Montana impressed me so much. But on to the premise of my film. It's about a ex-con who hypnotized people in order to rob banks. Um, the problem with robbing banks and being a hypnotist is obviously you don't know when to stop, and two, you don't know necessarily who you're robbing. In this case right here, he robs the Russian mafia of money from their money laundering operation. So, like any illegal business, business must be conducted. So they put the offer on the table, but the way they put the offer on the table is they kidnap him as soon as he gets out of jail, on his way to his parole housing. So instead of just talking to him during a kidnapping, they actually disable him so he can't run or do anything out of the ordinary, because they know he's a hypnotist. He can hypnotize you and have you, doing things that you wouldn't normally do. So they put the ultimatum to him: hey, it's either you do this or you'll go back to jail, because they're trying to block him from meeting his parole meeting obligations. Instead of just killing him, they said, we'll just have you go back to jail for another 30 years. And I know you don't want to be there. So he tells them that the money's tainted by an evil entity. And if they release this entity, they could bring about problems, major problems, uh, on humankind. The Russian mafia is not trying to hear that. They want their $5 million that he supposedly stole 10 years prior. Now, beside the Russian mafia wanting him to actually get the money back, his parole officer gets wind of this and wants him to give up a cut of the 5 million. Now he has his parole officer, he has the Russian mafia trying to retrieve this money, along with the evil entity that is possessing the money and wants to be released. So the evil entity wants Alexander Ward to provide a vessel in order to go out to find the third Antichrist, because the third Antichrist controls many people, and that's what the evil entity wants: control of many people, so they can submit to its will. In this case, money, obviously, as we know, can make good people bad. And with money, if in fact, if you're already evil, what as they say, money makes you a bigger whatever you were before. So in this case, evil uh, people with more money become more insidious. But Alexander War has become a hero and then enlists the help of his enemies. So the enemy of his enemy is his friend. And in this case, he has to find the third Antichrist and kill him in order to save the world. Or the hardest part, convert him back to good.